Hey guys, it's Neil from the Skullbusters, and before I get started today, I just want to give a big shout out to our Skullbusters Superfan members. If you want to help and support the channel, hit that join button below and don't forget to subscribe. So I'll get you back to today's video, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to get gold for the Super Master license, and this one in particular is Master S6. So let's get straight into the lap, and first thing to start off with, I put my traction control on 2. For this particular test. It's normally on 1, but I found 2 was better. So straight away, as we start the lap, we're looking for our first braking point, and it's here now. So you want to brake nice and early into this. So getting off the brake now, let the car roll, feather that accelerator and then back on. Moving over to the right hand side, looking out for the curb on the left, and that is our next braking point. So you kind of not braking too hard, but you're dropping it down a little bit off the brake, let it roll over, and then back on the accelerator, flat out now, coming through this section here, and you want to give a slight lift, and then back on, and then now, just before the curb there on the right, is our braking point. So off the brake now, and then feather that accelerator, and then back on fully. Don't put your foot completely down, because it will kind of oversteer a little bit. So moving with the racing line, keep to the left, and we're braking early. Little board on the left there. Just before that, that's our braking point. Off the brakes now, let the car roll. On and off that accelerator, foot down. And then again now. Lift off and brake here. Nice and early. Off the brake, let the car roll through the corner, and then back on now. Flat out. So then what we want to do is follow the racing line, because you've got a big breaker coming up, and for some reason this car just doesn't want to brake, so you've got to brake nice and early. So lift off and brake. So here we go, keeping to the right hand side, just here now, lift off and then brake, and then you're dropping it right down off the brake, roll through this chicane, back on. Don't put your foot completely down, so you kind of on and off with it, flat out now through this section. And what you want to do is lift off, let the car roll into this corner and then back on, and then that should hopefully help you achieve gold. Now before we move on, let's show you quickly my settings. As always, I'm on controller, I always use automatic, my traction's always on 1 as default, but for this one in particular I'd put it on 2, helps stabilise the car a little bit. Everything else is switched off. So I'm going to show you the same lap again, but without stopping at the braking points, so you can see it in full flow. I'll talk you through it as well. So like this there, you just kind of on and off the accelerator, and then back on once it straightens up. And then what we're looking out for is now, there's your braking point, nice and early, dropping it down off the brake, feather that accelerator on and off, and then back on as fast as you can. Get good traction out of there. Looking for the curb on the left, there it is, drop it down off the brake, let it roll, back on, flat out now. And then you need to do a slight lift here now, just to lift off and then back on, feathering that accelerator, and then brake there just on the curb on the right, and then back on the accelerator here now. Once the car straightens up, just watch out it doesn't snap with a bit of oversteer. That's why I think traction control 2 will help you. Braking here now on the board, let it roll in, back on the accelerator, lift off and then brake now, let it roll again, feather the accelerator as you go through the corner, back on fully, foot down, and then big long straight coming up. Like I say, keep with the racing line, and then moving over to the right hand side now, and like I said before, you need to brake nice and early, so lift off and brake now, dropping it right down off the brake, let it roll through this corner, and then feather it on and off, on and off, on and off, so you're getting good traction, and then foot completely down. And then what you need to do is lift off and back on, lift off and back on the accelerator, and that should get you over start finish, and hopefully help you get gold. Now if this video helps, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.